What's good, sports gamers? And today we've gotten a huge title update in NBA Live 19 that really focused on the more pressing issues the community has raised on forums and Twitter. So let's go over some of the most exciting things that's in it. First off, we now have the ability to edit players in franchise mode. If only I could fix Markelle Fultz's hair though. Maybe on the next update, Sixers fans. And don't worry though, as the ability to edit players will also affect existing franchises as well, so no restarting will be needed. We'll also be able to practice with the one character on our created court, and the option for this can be found through the one menu. And also for the one, they've added an icon path tile into the edit player screen, which will notify you when an upgrade is available. Streaming and capture blocking has been removed from several screens. Fixed an issue where traits were not being properly calculated into a player's overall rating. Game rules will now be displayed in the pause menu in court battles and World Tour, and a rules pop-up has been added prior to tip-off in the One World Tour. Mentality meter effect explanations have been added to the traits tray when you fill the bar up to 100%, positive or negative. And an ability to remove any equipped attacker handicap in court battles is now in the game as well. New private lobby live run rules have been added to the game that includes inside out, meet me at the rim, points for everything, half court make it take it, rebounds to 50, and rainmaker 2 halves. And a nice one is the dream sequence court has been added to 3 vs 3 live run. Signature jumpers have been added to current players and NBA legends ranging from Amari Stoudemire, Baron Davis, Bernard King, Chris Mullin, Karl Malone, Patrick Ewing, Steve Nash, Tracy McGrady, Will Chamberlain, Spencer Dinwiddie, Jared Dudley, Kenneth Faried, and Shabazz Napier. Also fixes to Carmelo Anthony's shot where his arm will pop on release, updated Lonzo Ball's release hand pose to be more accurate, slowed down Kelsey Plum shot, and cleaned up a bunch of moving jump shots to look smoother. There's also been inside shot fixes. Various alignment issues have been fixed, including early alignment that was causing popping, and late alignment that was causing crashing through one another. And there's been an adjustment to foul call likelihoods for layups on a per asset basis. Now I played one game, Magic versus Sixers, and it seemed like I didn't get no calls when I went up for a layup, and he got every single one, especially with Vucevic. So I don't know what to think of this as of right now, or what it fully means. Did they increase the likelihood or lower it? More signature dunks have been added to NBA players, and a decrease in the chance of players doing some Sports Center-esque dunks in traffic. Adjusted the type of dunks guys can do based on their rating, so lower rated dunkers won't be able to style on you as often as the higher rated ones. Also decreased the likelihood on a player doing the same signature or highlight dunk in a game. And left-handed players are more likely to finish with their left hand now. Also, the catching animations have been tuned so players aren't facing the wrong way as often when they catch the ball anymore. Adjusted some catching branch points so exiting catches to shoot or dribble is more responsive. Fixed instances of cutters not attempting to catch passes, and tuned post-catching selection for less missed catches in post. Now my biggest gripe is what they did to the off-ball defenders, as defenders will be way more responsive playing the passing lanes with an added increase in interceptions, especially in pick and roll situations. Now I played a game and I almost had 20 steals. Some he deserved to get stolen, some you can go, and other times my defender looked like prime Ed Reed playing against Ben Roethlisberger. I legit saw Ben Simmons on a fast break guarding somebody running down the paint, then shoot out and either deflect or straight up intercept a pass thrown to a guy on the 3-point line. Now I'm all for off-ball defenders not being stupid and letting you make a pass. Even the worst defenders should be able to jump, but I was seeing some Superman that steals out here, people. I had this issue when the game first came out. Carmelo Anthony was out here jumping passes like he suddenly knew how to play defense, but I didn't notice it as often after that. But it really is noticeable now. Crazy block numbers were a problem before, and now it seems like they've been switched with the steal numbers. Sure, you could be like, be safer with your passes, but these dudes were jumping even the easiest of passes. Also made a smoother transition in and out of post whistle animations, and triple threat body up mirroring issues have been addressed. And dribbling has been tuned as well. A new dribble move, the behind the back in and out, has been added. Adjustments to ball warps and blips, and an adjustment to real player motion for dribbling, as they've slowed down various quick turns and zigzag-like movements by 10 to 15%. So my dribble moves just with the left stick have officially been nuked, it seemed. I've tried it and the results weren't pretty. And they've also messed with celebrations and taunts, steering adjustments so players go into and out of celebration smoother, and fixes to target of taunt. What taunt do you guys pick? I always interact with teammates unless I just hit like a big shot or something, then I'm all in my opponent's face. As far as rebounds, they've adjusted branch out windows on assets where it kept players in animations too long, so players can get out of rebounds quicker. That's good. Remove some box out animations that started with the players too far apart from each other, helping with responsiveness and positioning prior to rebounds. And fixed various rebound animation problems to reduce warping animations and hands clipping through the rim. So hopefully in all that, which I doubt, it helped fix the offensive rebound issue, but my time with the game after the patches still seems to be a problem. The rebounding in 2K Live are like worlds different with the amount of boards you can get that simply aren't possible in NBA Live. And to the passing, there have been various pass animation selection adjustments and fixes, adding a better selection of pass types, lessened full court pass animations to nearby receivers, and tuned ball speeds equaling less passes that are unnaturally fast, and made passing more responsive out of double teams, removed various delayed passes out of dribble pickups and collisions with a defender while dribbling, and removed accidental icon passes to the center during pick and rolls. As for traits, they have rebalanced all shooting traits, fixed and exploiting which shooting traits will reward a user a large boost on highly improbable shots, implemented diminishing returns for stacking traits of the same type, and streak traits like Spicy Dish will now be more reliable. And for plays on the floor, the patch fixed spacing issues regarding motion offenses, so now players will be better spread out. Also been an increase in frequency of jump shot fouls. Now I'm scared of this, but obviously gotta play a bunch of games to see just how much we get called for it now. I did get one really obvious one on a JJ Redick 3 towards the end of a second quarter, but if it only triggers if the defender is all in my face like he was, then I'm cool with it. The patch also adjusted the off-ball acceleration from stop to be quicker, and pick and pop logic has been improved as good shooters will now go to the 3-point line or mid-range to space out the floor better. And here we go again, adjusted reaction time for defenders' deflection of passes. So they really made an effort to have off-ball guys really aware of the ball here. But if every type of player is all up in the passing lanes, it might be a problem. Now the one I'm most excited about is what they did with stamina. Holding sprint will decrease your short-term stamina quicker now, so the longer you hold it, you'll tire very quickly. And if you're tired, you'll move slower around the court, won't get green shots, and miss layups and even dunks. That's excellent. For performance grade, the upgrade added a new performance event for playing off-ball defense and holding the user without being called for a foul. It added a new performance event for playing off-ball defense and holding the user causing a foul to be called. And commentary has again been updated, adding over 2,000 new samples that include content for free throws, in-game statistics, out of bounds, blocks, quarter summaries, and upcoming season outlook conversations. I even heard some more lines regarding Markelle Fultz from Jay Williams in the season he had last year in his offseason. I mean, I haven't heard those lines in all the games I played with Philly, so I assume it's new. And a lot of bug fixes as well, like the gear color sorting issue has been fixed, the item tiers have been updated, fixed, and the Cavaliers team gear colors for icon uniforms have gone from navy blue to red. As for the store update, 30 new jerseys have been added. Jerseys will no longer have a height requirement for purchase either, and hundreds of new tops, bottoms, and arm sleeves available. And regarding player updates, Puma has been added to the game with several Puma athletes being updated with Clyde shoes, including DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley III, Rudy Gay, Kevin Knox, Michael Porter Jr., Terry Rozier, Zaire Smith, and Skylar Diggins-Smith. Player dunk packages have been added, and player head scan updates to Furkan Korkmaz, Derrick Jones Jr., and Sylvia Fowles. Like I mentioned, they seem to address a lot of things the community has wanted. But leave your thoughts down below on what you think of what's in the patch. And if you played it since, what do you think? I feel like they fixed a lot of the issues I've had early on, and what they've done with the stamina, I love that. But stuff like the crazy amount of steals I'm already seeing and the low amount of fouls and misses in the paint in general is still kind of crazy. I thought I made too many shots when the game launched, so it's funny this is the stance I'm taking now. But I just love the amount of attention the game is receiving. We even got new animations, man. It still isn't perfect, but what game is? They just need to fix the horrible sim engine in franchise mode though, and I'm good. And there's a bunch in the update to enjoy. It's over 5 gigabytes. I might make another video on it later on the more I play it though, so be on the lookout for that. And make sure to subscribe here at Sports Gamers Online for more NBA Live 19 content. So make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And once you're with us, hit that bell icon at the bottom so you don't miss anything we put out. I'm Chris. Thank y'all for watching, and be good, y'all.
Too much in my thoughts, and I got bimbos wanting pride again. We too deep in this shit, it might be your only problem, and you ain't want this pressure, cause that Draco drape your body, and you ain't want this pressure, cause that Draco drape your body, and geeking up prescription.